Hello everyone, this is Divesh Goyal, practicing company secretary from Delhi. Today in this video, we are going to discuss on a very important question, and we can say a very important provision asked by a lot of professionals to us on the regular basis. So we are preparing a video on the same topic. The topic is transfer of shares by way of gift. As we know, in this video, first thing, we are not going to discuss about the process of transfer of shares or process of transfer of share in case of gift. We will prepare and upload the separate video to discuss the process of transfer of shares and the process of transfer of shares through gift. In this video, we are going to discuss a very important question, that is stamp duty on transfer of shares in case of gift. There is always a confusion. We as a professional on the regular basis in our WhatsApp group Gyan group, we are receiving a one question from the professionals whether stamp duty is required to be paid at the time of issue or transfer of shares as a gift. If yes, what is the amount of stamp duty? If no, then why? So this is a very important question. We can say we are receiving on a regular basis. So we thought to discuss this question and discuss the provision of the transfer of shares. As we know, in general term, if I will say, the word transfer is generally means conveyance of property, stock, shares from one person to another person, which is freely transferable in case of companies. However, there are some restriction in case of private company by the article of association on the transfer of shares. So when we discuss about the transfer of shares by way of gift, transfer of shares by way of gift means there will be nil consideration, because generally gift means transfer from donor to donee free of cost. Any movable property transfer from donor to donee is free of cost. That we can say is a gift. And if we will read the definition as per section 122 of the Transfer of Property Act 1882, as per that, gift is a transfer of certain existing movable or immovable property made voluntary and without consideration by one person called donor to another person called donee, and accepted by or non on behalf of the donee. So practically, gift is a free of cost transfer of the property, movable or movable. So gift in our situation, we will say gift of shares free of cost from one person to another person. Now the question arises: how much stamp duty is required to pay on the transfer of the shares by way of gift? For an example, a person is transferring 1,000 shares to another person. The value of shares is rupees 100 rupees per share. So practically 1,000 shares value is rupees 1 lakh. Now the question arises: how much stamp duty is required to pay such 1 lakh rupees of shares which we are doing transferring by way of gift? So for that purpose, I must say, forget all the previous law, forget all the previous provision which you have studied. Just consider the amendment in the Indian Stamp Act 1899 on 1st July 2020. On 1st July 2020, government has ministry has made the amendment in the Indian Stamp Act 1899. So as we are in the 2022, so definitely we have to use the latest amended provision. As per the amendment on 1st July 2020, the stamp duty is the collective market value based on the price or consideration involved. Accordingly, since consideration involved in case of gift is nil, so no stamp duty will be levied in such transaction. I have just read the language of the law, language of the amended act. As per the amended act, stamp duty is applicable on the price or consideration involved. In case of gift, consideration is nil. That's why there is no stamp duty is required to pay on transfer of share by way of gift. This is the current provision with effect from 1st July 2022. If you have done any transfer of share by way of gift on or after 1st July 2020, then there is no need to pay any stamp duty on transfer of share by way of gift, because consideration is nil. So due to nil consideration, the stamp duty shall also be nil. So definitely this is a big benefit. This is a big saving to the donor and donee in case of the transfer of share by way of gift. How we are able to clear your query on the stamp duty on transfer of share by way of gift. If you still have any query, you can mention in the chat box. You can mention in the comment box. We will definitely reply all your queries. Further, we are running a job portal free of cost through Facebook and LinkedIn groups. If any of your friend, colleague, or you are looking for any CS training or CS job, you can join those group. Link I will mention bio. You will definitely get job from those group, because regular basis we are sharing 30 to 40 vacancies on those group. Please subscribe this YouTube channel also so that you can get link of all the new videos and the updates. Thank you so much. आने पाए